Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Marvin. If today is the first time of stopping by or seeing my face, you are definitely welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, big ups to you. You are the G's. So I'm an international student here in Canada, Newfoundland to be precise. I'm from Ghana, and on my channel I share my life experiences here in Canada and how I got into Canada. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, I'm giving you 2 minutes or no 2 seconds to subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos, please do well to watch them. So today I'm here to talk about important things to bring along with you when coming to Canada. So don't go anywhere, stick and stay, and let's get straight into the video. So I listed some important things to bring along with you when coming to Canada. So the first thing I'll talk about is passports or your travel document. So obviously you can't leave your home country and come to Canada without a travel document. So because the travel document has your visa stamped in it. So I mean that's your pass. So travel document or passport is number one on the list. Next thing I'll talk about is the introductory letter from IRCC. So after your passport has been stamped by IRCC and brought back to you, it comes along with an introductory letter. And that introductory letter, you are supposed to give it to the visa officer or the immigration officer, right? Sorry, the immigration officer at your point of entry. So you should also have that with you. The next thing I'll talk about is admission letter. So admission letter is mostly for like international students, and you never know the kind of questions the immigration officer is going to ask you at the airport once you land. So sometimes they request for certain things. Sometimes they can request for your bank statements, your school's admission letter, So it varies from individual to individual. So I would say just have that in case you are asked, then you can also submit that. The next important thing I'll talk about is clothes. Guys, the kind of clothes we wear in Africa or in Ghana will not be able to, shield you here in Canada. Because I came in fall and I couldn't walk out without my pullover, right? Without my cardigan, because it was still pretty cold. So before you come into Canada, I would suggest that you get warm clothes, like a lot of cardies, pullovers, a lot of jeans, because you'll be wearing that a lot. You can't be wearing shorts, no, unless maybe during summer. In most part of the year, is pretty much cold. So you get your good jeans, a lot of them, because you'll be wearing them most of the time. So good jeans, pullovers, cardigans, sweaters, and so on. Yeah, because they are very, very important. For winter jackets and winter boots, depending on the time you come into Canada, for instance, I came in fall and I came to get my winter boots and my winter jacket here because I felt that I was going to get one that would be able to shield me against the cold or the weather, because sometimes people buy from their home country, like people buy winter boots and winter jackets from their home country, and then when they get here, it's like the cold is still able to penetrate through the jackets and the boots. So I would advise that if you are coming here in any other season apart from winter, you should come here and get your winter boots and your winter jackets, because it will make more sense, so you don't end up spending more money on those things. Yeah. So the next thing I'll talk about is sneakers. So here we mostly wear sneakers. So you need to get good sneakers. You don't need to bring your slippers, right? Your slippers here, because you're not going to need them. You're not going to need them. You'll not be able to walk out with them. So yeah, get proper sneakers and bring them along with you. The next thing I'll talk about is medications. So I advise that when you're coming, come along with basic medications like your painkillers for your headaches, like paracetamol, your liver salts, for indigestion, your dewormers or Imodiums. So basic medications, so that at least it can take you like for the first few months of you trying to adjust into the environment, or the Canada weather conditions. So yeah, medications is also very important. The next thing I'll talk about is driver's license. Guys, if you have a driver's license from your home country, I would advise you bring it along with you when coming to Canada, because not having driver's license from your home country and you wanting to acquire a Canadian driver's license can take a longer time and may cost you more, because you don't have any proof or evidence that you have a driving experience. So once you have a driver's license from your home country and you come into Canada, it cuts down the time it takes for you to get a Canadian driving license. So yeah, driver's license is very important, and make sure you come along with it. And for the guys, you can come along with your clippers. So if you don't want to be spending $35 to $40 every month going to the barber shop, you should come along with your clippers, to be doing your own thing. It could save you some bucks. So yeah, come along with your clippers. The girls, you can come along with your wigs and your weave-ons, cause those things are expensive here, like breeding and anything that has to do with like beauty and hair stuff. They are quite pricey. So if you want to save money for your first few months here in Canada, you can come along with those things as well. Hangers are also important, because I think the kind of closets we have here in Canada, there's mostly like a lot of space for hangers where you can hang your shirts or your clothes. So hangers are also like important. You can also come along with them. For skincare products, the weather here gets like, because it's cold, it could get very dry sometimes. So in order not to have your skin become flaky and dry and breaking out, you should come along with your skincare products. Maybe you are used to some skincare products from your home country, you can come along with them. And then as time goes on, you can get like good ones around here as well, because there are a lot of skincare brands and they are easily accessible here. So but I'm just saying, just for your first few months of adjusting, you wouldn't want to be roaming about, so you could use those ones you have with you for the first few months and then later get other ones. The next thing I'll talk about is adapters or multi-sockets. So the kind of plug or the kind of sockets we have in Ghana are quite different from the ones we have here in Canada. I might insert a picture here to show you the kind of sockets we have here in Canada. So it's necessary for you to get adapters or an adapter when coming to Canada, so you'll be able to charge your laptops easily. The last thing I'll talk about is food items. So Canada doesn't allow certain food items into the country. From what I know, milk and meat products are not allowed. So you can come along with your dried fish, your pepper, your shito, bache leaves, you know. If you're a fan of Cerelac, you can come along with your Cerelac. You can come along with your Milo, you know, your seasonings. Guys, seasonings are very important because the seasonings they have here, they just don't make it. Like it doesn't hit that spot. So come along with your seasonings because they are very important. So at least you can have a feel of like the kind of food you are used to, you know. So those are very important. I'm going to put a link in the description box that can take you straight to the IRCC website and the page which talks about the kind of foodstuffs that are not permitted into the country. This brings us to the end of my video today. Hope it was interesting and it helped you one way or the other. And don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share my video, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the love and the support, and have a wonderful day. Bye.